So what's the McNuggets? What's going on with Aditi?
She's trying to connect. She's not connected yet.
Okay.
So if she comes on, we'll get her in here.
So
but until then, we're going to do Judge Jay and at least do the first question, which we had talked about earlier. So Jay's getting his wig on.
Yeah. It's not
and
official.
This has some official setup that Jay needs to do once the wig is ready.
Amadeus.
Yeah, I forgot my robe. I didn't want to go through the process of doing the whole
You look like
robe.
the judge in Put in Bay right now. Just kind of cash.
This is actually how it goes down. You got an envelope.
Yeah,
you might get a favorable verdict.
Little key party.
Okay, the court is in session. I read your complaints. I know you've been sworn. We have 2 cases on the docket today, so we got to move quickly, McNuggets. Do you want me to explain them, or do you want to explain them?
Yes, you explain while I'm working with the Didi. So.
You do the second one. The first one is bizarre. So if you've been following this Live Golf League, or 54, LIV is Roman numeral for 54, and they play 54 holes, not 72.
That's where that comes from.
Yeah. So, but we'll call it Live for the purpose of this segment. They're throwing sick cash at golfers to try to get them to go over.
Right.
Phil Mickelson got $200 million. It's reported that Brooks Koepka just went today, no number yet. But guys, Tiger Woods was offered $1 billion, 9 figures, to come over and play golf in this new league. The trouble is it's backed by Saudi money.
Problematic.
And the PGA is now at war with this league, but it's going to be interesting to watch it play out. But it got us to thinking. Everybody has a number. Phil Mickelson's was $200 million. Tiger's number was bigger than $1 billion. He said, keep your money. I'm going to play in the PGA Tour. Mm-hmm. I'm going to give each of you guys an event, and you tell me what the number is for you to have to play in it.
Okay.
We'll start with Bull. Bull?
Yeah.
The event is the Trevor Bauer Chick-fil-A Golf Classic. How much money would it take for you to have to play in that event?
$26,911.10, Jim.
That is extremely random.
Yes.
Very specific.
Why 26,000?
Well, now I paid it myself. I gotta say it now. That's what I paid to buy my wife's car from Carvana. Including like the warranty and some other shenanigans.
So you basically would pay off your car.
I want to pay off my car. I don't like Trevor Bauer.
I thought your number was going to be way bigger than that.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to be a phony. I mean, just because I don't like Trevor Bauer and I'm appalled by Chick-fil-A's stance on gay rights.
But you eat there.
Not often, but I have. But I have. Like
so
I said,
that appalled.
And in the end, what I said to Pat McManaman the other day, and I'll stand by it, is like, if I'm going to rage against the machine about every company I don't agree with, I'll have to come to work naked because most clothes are made in other countries to treat their people like crap, or they have child labor.
Yeah,
so you pick and choose where you can.
Okay.
Ultimately, there's worse people to work for, I guess, than Trevor Bauer and Chick-fil-A.
Okay.
So $26,911.10.
I respect that number.
Yeah.
McNuggets, we've got that much in petty cash in our petty cash drawer upstairs.
Thanks. I'll take it. Please.
So we can get him in the Trevor Bauer Chick-fil-A Classic.
I hypocritically eat at Chick-fil-A sometimes too. I've walked past like another dude like who also is supposed to care about things while he's leaving and I'm coming in. And I'm just like, he's like, I was just using the bathroom. And I'm here to protest.
By the way, I'll take Raising Cane's.
And while I was here, I thought I'd grab some chicken.
Even though I have the funny thing is, I love Raising Cane's much more than I like Chick-fil-A. But I don't know what Raising Cane's politics are. Maybe
right. That guy might be way worse.
Whatever.
But don't learn.
Know.
Just don't advertise it.
That's why you don't tell people.
Hey, villains, be quiet.
Yeah. Okay. So Mike, here's your
great.
McNuggets in my ear. We talked about a couple with Mike. I think what we ultimately decided
what it is. You want to tell you?
Let's hear
you have to go and play in the RNC Classic.
Oh boy.
Which is at Trump National.
Oh, heavens.
And it's also
what's your number?
It's also the Pittsburgh Steelers 6-time Super Bowl champion.
That's what I wanted you to tell me.
Wow.
Celebration golf tournament sponsored by the RNC at Trump National Course.
Where little Benny Roethlisberger will be honored.
This is quite a despicable affair we have going on, gentlemen.
Yeah. Attendance is optional. You can skip it or you can take a paycheck.
So is a brain.
Right. I would do this. This is my loophole. I would do this for no less than $100,000, and I would donate every single nickel to causes that refute everything that tournament stands for, and I would do it publicly.
Is there a cause against the Steelers?
Yeah,
if there's not, there should be.
I would go to Cleveland Browns charities, maybe.
Okay.
And I do. And what do the other people hate? Who else was involved there?
Well, it's the Trump
National.
Trump National and the RNC.
Okay, so and then I guess I'd give some money to who would
The DNC.
No, yeah, I guess the DNC. I'd like it to be something
Planned
more
Parenthood?
specific, though. Planned Parenthood's a possibility. I would. Who's something that really wronged him that he really doesn't like? I mean, you name it. I guess. I don't know. I guess I'd give it to like how about Brad Rafflesberger, the guy who wouldn't overturn the election for him in Georgia?
Right. Yeah.
Maybe like
give
his
it to-
re-election campaign, something like that, just to piss me off.
Okay, so your number is 100,000. That's a respectable number.
And I would donate it every nickel. Just to be clear,
You would not profit from this at all.
No.
Unlike Bull, who would take the money and run.
Oh, yeah. Every dollar. Every
And never
penny.
apologize
Yes.
for it either.
Not at all.
You know what? I like your transparency.
Thank you.
Okay, G. Bush, your event, I think you have the easiest one, by the way.
He does.
Yes.
Because you're not, I guess you're not as offended as these two.
That's true.
But your event was the Art Modell Memorial Golf Classic. I love the Raven
great graphic.
on the golf club there. You see the dates.
He looks like he's
now
crapping
it
himself
is in
right
Pebble
now.
Beach,
Probably
California.
was.
So you actually get a free trip out to Pebble
Wow,
Beach.
that's a bonus.
So that is a bonus. But what is your number to have to play in this event?
See, this is quite easy. See, everybody I know is dang near under the poverty level, so this is a win-win. And I'm keeping the money. I'm not donating nothing to charity.
I don't blame you.
I'm gonna do this for $6,745.15.
Does that number come from anywhere specific, or is it just?
That's the money I want. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take that money and bring my mascot Paxton to life. Paxton the Panda is coming to Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show because I'm using this Ravens money to bring Paxton.
Is that how much your mascot costs?
Yeah, $6,000.
You've already done
You
the
got a
math?
mascot
Yes.
guy?
Right there, it's Panda.
I know, but you're pricing mascot making people like
Yes.
you went
Wait,
online and
or
found.
is- I'm sorry, Mike. Go ahead.
No, please.
Is that how much it costs to get a panda stolen illegally and brought here? or-
Panda suit.
Yeah. Okay. Suit.
So
Okay.
it is a legal mascot. It's a panda suit.
As opposed to the illegal?
Yeah, there is
mascots?
illegal. You can't. You got to watch where you get them from. Right?
China,
You
so
gotta watch it.
Chinese pandas are bad.
The eyes move on their own.
Oh,
It's
that's a nice
electronic.
feature. That's a nice
It's-
feature.
It's a nice feature.
That brings it to life.
It brings it to life, and they're more of a. It's not just you know how you see the guy, and it's the panda head. They got the legs though, not the Brutus the Buckeye. That's creepy. I
Right.
don't have a mascot head with a human body. It got to be all the way.
Yeah, you're right.
completely, all the way.
Is
Pick a
there
lane,
air
pick a
conditioning
lane.
in there?
They do have fans. They have little fans that's
Because
electric.
we might need that. Because the panda suit,
Yeah.
I'm guessing in
It
June.
is nice knowing Art Modell would be paying for
I-
that, though, in a way.
No, that is
I
nice
dressed
knowing
up in a mascot costume once in college, and it was like it was a day like today.
that. Yeah, I don't know how they do it.
I was ready
Pass
to
out.
pass
Yeah,
out.
I did it once for a story too, and it was only like 70 degrees. I almost had.
I put on the old
God.
Cavs mascot outfit, Whammer, the polar bear. I wore that for a
that
segment
one was
one
big.
time. And yeah, I sweat right through that. It just smelled like Michelob when I was done.
All right, I'm going to make my ruling, and my ruling is it's not because it's the cheapest. It's because I really want to see a live panda. We can take the money out of the UCSS budget and we can award it to G. Bush. And I want to see you golf in California.
Yes.
But I also want to. I want a panda mascot for the show.
That's
Yeah,
so
we need
crazy.
that.
Yeah.
But it's listen, it's gonna be so you don't even know. Paxton, he told me, he said, G. Bush, bring me to life.
Yeah.
This is
said
he's
that
been
to you.
talking to you.
Yes.
Why
Yes.
a panda? How did this come about?
Well, I wanted something like a Kung Fu Panda, right? Because I thought Kung Fu pandas are really. By the way, did you know that pandas only eat bamboo?
I did not know that.
And they get all of their nutrients
You
from
guys didn't know
specifically
that?
bamboo.
I didn't know it
no
was
idea.
specifically that, no.
And all they do is eat, sleep, and poop. That's it.
Not
That's
bad.
my life, really.
Not bad. Yeah.
Both can
good.
be your mascot.
You saw it.
I mean, that's me.
Hey, bro, you
Throwing TV and a little work, that's about it.
Bull is kind of built like a. You ever see the panda arms? He kind of built like
Bull.
that.
Tomorrow, by the way, we were supposed to have weigh-in day today. We've been
Yeah.
doing it on Tuesday.
Oh, yeah.
But we decided that weigh-in Wednesday has more of a ring.
Yeah.
It also gives you 2 days to recover from a bender
To
weekend.
work off your
Yeah,
Mitchell's
yeah.
ice cream.
Yeah.
Your
To
late
work
night
off that
Mitchell's ice
Mitchell's.
cream.
I'm
So
rapping.
weigh-in Wednesday
Yes.
this week. And so far, we're both in negative territory.
Yes.
I'm a little concerned
It's
that we're
you
both
should
going
be.
to stay there.
Should be.
Bull's talking about going to get ice cream.
And complaining about the line.
Man, pissed off about
The
this.
court objects to that, by the way. I mean, get your ice cream early in the day so you can work it
Fair.
off. The worst thing
Fair.
you can do is throw ice cream in the
Terrible.
gullet and then go take a nap.
Don't take
I didn't.
eating
I
advice.
didn't watch TV while I ate my ice cream.
I'm about to
It
see.
was
I got
nice.
I got a weight loss thing. I'm about to drink some cayenne tea, and I'm gonna put Vaseline all over my body and saran wrap myself.
Oh my God.
By the way, how about this? I call my doctor. I've seen my doctor yesterday. She gives me a number to call with the UH has a clinic that helps people weight loss. You get
Sure.
counseling.
You're
and a
going down
diet
that
plan.
road?
I wanted to go down that road, right? I call to make an appointment, and the soonest appointment is December.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Hey.
December?
Right.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's that way with any
I thought
doctor
that was like the
appointment.
one good thing that we all paid for our health insurance here was that you didn't. Everybody always complains, well, Canada has health insurance, but you got to wait forever. I got to wait 6 months.
It is the
I could be
holiday
dead in
season,
6
though. It'll be
months.
nice to lose weight around then. That's when it really gets tempting, right?
Yeah,
I mean, that
true.
whole, so.
Yeah.
I say do it on your own, but keep the appointment for December, because if you wait until December to
does
schedule
stink,
it, you're
though.
out
That's
till
lousy.
June.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Okay, we do have one other case on the docket.
Yeah.
I thought this was the easiest decision in the history of decisions.
This could be an easy decision, but this is a decision and a case that involves two people that I know that they asked me to rule on, and I said I am not certified by the court of judgment officials.
I will hand down an official
over the
ruling
panel.
today, but I will ask for some opinion from
yes.
from the kangaroo court here.
I hope we're all on the same side of history here, because I do think there is a clear answer. But
God, I
just
can't believe this was even a dilemma.
Texas.
One of
once
these,
again,
one of your friends is kind of a jerk.
I haven't seen it
We'll
yet.
see. We'll see.
All right.
And Aditi could not connect today. She will be on with us tomorrow. So she wants to apologize to all the loyal
All right.
UCSS viewers out there.
She's held in contempt of court. Then.
Yes, till
Back
tomorrow.
She has to eat meatloaf for punishment.
Is she using like an AOL connection or something like
She's
that?
on a remote location for a shoot. I
see.
can't disclose exactly what that is. Maybe she can tell us tomorrow. But
Wow.
there was a little
double
dilemma.
secret probation.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, so let me
explain
just-
this case. This is a
Yes,
joke.
let me set up this story here. Steve, let's take 109 and hold that for a sec. When I worked in Texas, I worked at KAGS. Justin Woodard, KAGS Justin in this, yes, they take it, is the sports director at KAGS. So he was my boss at the time.
That's the name of the TV station, KAGS.
KAGS, KAGS, yes. Ben Peck, who is the Ben referred to here, is who replaced me. So these are two people I know pretty well. This is the situation. Justin asked Ben for wings and fries if he went to Hooters. He said, I will Venmo you when I get back to the station. Ben said he didn't Venmo me in time, so I didn't get him any wings. Steve, let's cut to the next one, right to 110 here. I asked Ben what was his situation here, and Ben said the terms were clear. Send me a Venmo desired by the time the order is placed, not just you got me wings right. So before you guys weigh in, just know this. Ben and Justin are the two most typical Hooters orders of all time. So, not sure if that affects or
The
weighs in
most
on your
typical
judgment.
Hooters orderers?
Yeah, you know, if you think of guys who would go to Hooters, Justin
Okay,
and Ben
like
both fit
like
that
they're
description.
chuds. They're a couple of D-bags. Is that what you're saying?
No, they're good dudes, but they just
No, you called them D-bags. Guys that
they're
like,
not D-bags.
How are you
but-
supposed to
Can we
interpret
strike that from
Hooters
the record?
regulars?
I'm guessing much of our audience has.
Oh, sure.
And
Listen,
likes to.
Yeah,
They good
I'm
wings,
no,
though.
yeah,
no
but not for
stranger
the
to-
food. You don't go to Hooters for the
The
food.
Hooters got good wings, man.
People go to bat for them. I disagree.
They don't?
I disagree, but
They crispy.
I know they got like
They're
they got
done.
like 8 pounds of breading on them. It's like it's like
They're not the.
No.
Listen, I obviously can appreciate fast food, but if you ever say your favorite anything is from a fast food place, you have no food credibility.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, there
By
are
the
so
way,
many better places.
I went to
get
the Sleepy
wings.
Rooster again on Father's Day morning. Fantastic.
Sleepy
Wow.
Rooster, don't sleep on it.
Oof.
They're in South Russell, I think.
Yeah, right on the borderline.
Where Bainbridge, Chagrin Falls,
Yeah.
South Russell. It's a breakfast place over there. I featured it on Channel 3.
Your Honor, I do feel like we should address the topic at hand. We've got something very
Venmo
important
first
going
or
on.
later is the real question here.
Look,
Yeah.
the guy that didn't pick up the wings because the Venmo didn't come through yet, is that Justin?
Justin was the one who asked for wings. Ben didn't
Okay,
pick it up.
Ben is a loser.
Ben, this court finds you absolutely guilty of being
Does
a bad
anybody
friend.
side with Ben? No.
That's
Here's
weak-
the
that's weak sauce.
Ben is a D-bag. The only.
Well, that's strong. I mean,
have
he
one,
is
too.
he is
No.
our man's friend.
No, he's a D-bag.
I have a lot of D-bag
No offense.
friends.
but
I have a
he's
lot of
D-bag.
D-bag friends.
I don't want to go that far.
Here's
though.
the
Geez,
here's
the guy
the
just,
only potential excuse for not getting the wings. is if he's been screwed over by this guy before.
If this is habitual,
Has
we need
he
to know the
ever
history.
screwed this guy over?
Is there any evidence that
like
this
we
has
all
happened
have
in the
one
past?
scumbag friend who never pays
Right.
or
Yeah.
something
If
like
that were the
possible?
case, I might give him a pass for this.
Yeah.
Hey, man, this is
Mike, do you know?
Is this
I haven't worked with Ben personally because he replaced me, but Justin's usually pretty good at paying. He's
So
pretty good
if
at
we
paying.
go under the assumption that Justin has never screwed Ben over,
or even
then
if he
Ben
did
was way out. That's embarrassing.
Yeah,
And first
Ben-
of all, it's wings. Like, how
What
much
is
could that
it?
cost?
$10?
If that, yeah.
$12?
Now look, the only way he got this off. Now, I assume are both these guys white guys?
Yes.
There's no way in hell they live paycheck to paycheck.
How is that relevant? Well, hold on. How is that relevant?
Hey, G. Bush, you never worked in local TV before, bro. Trust me.
Dude.
It is not a lot of money down in KA.
We're talking jobs that pay in the teens annually, which comes out to like $6 an hour. Okay?
Here's what the gist of what we're saying here. Anything under $20, that's free. If I give you $20 and you don't pay me back,
We can slide on that?
that's $20.
You shouldn't slide. I think it's uncool to do it, but
I'm never gonna come up to you and be like,
I
yo,
need that
I need
$17.45.
that.
I
I gave
shouldn't
you
have to
20.
come up to
I
you.
gave
You
you
should pay
20 and
somebody
you didn't
back.
give it back.
you should pay somebody back.
But
No one
but
should
you
ever
always,
have to ask for the money
right,
back.
but you
that you've
always
lent them.
lay it out for someone unless it's a significant purchase.
You cannot count. If you buy this is man law 205.
Yeah.
If you in these clubs and you buy a girl a drink, she don't gotta give you a phone number. She don't gotta talk to you. You give her the drink and roll out.
So this guy's. By the way, guys,
Your
what do you
friend?
when you go out with a bunch of your buddies or whatever, do you just split the check evenly, or do you like find what each person pays?
totally situational.
It
Yeah,
depends.
it's completely situational. It all depends.
Usually, I'm all about splitting, but there was one time when my wife and I were just a few months into dating. We went out with some of her friends, a bunch of couples, and they all ordered like all these bottles of wine and whatever, and
yeah, so
we
that's
weren't
not
drinking
cool.
at all.
Yeah, you should not have to pay for
And
their alcohol.
everybody split it, and I didn't want to be like the cheap guy.
were
And at
they
the
all-
time, I was living a paycheck
Were
to
those
paycheck
people
at
all
the time.
well off?
I don't know, but I wasn't.
Because that's the thing. A lot of times they just assume like everybody's fine.
Yeah.
If you-
I've been in those
we
situations.
didn't have
like,
a-
well,
Yeah,
yeah,
you know what? I'll say.
That's it. That's it.
but I still
I'll
paid
give a
my
verdict
share.
on that case.
Yeah.
I think it's incumbent upon those that are ordering excessive items
Yeah.
to understand
Yes.
and recognize that. So when the bill comes
Reel that
around,
in.
you actually figure that in. So you tell someone, instead of splitting this 4 ways, split it 5 ways, and Adam's got 1, and split the other 4 between these 3 cars.
Right, and
They'll
paid.
do that.
I ended up paying the even because I didn't want to make a big thing. But
Yeah.
like if I were in that situation reversed,
I would never
hold the other
nor
person.
would I.
Yeah,
But I would
entitled,
always offer
entitled
to let
wealthy
me
people
get.
who have always had money and stuff like that. A lot of times they just assume they're like,
Yeah.
yeah, we just all put our cards in the
What's the
middle and it
difference?
goes
Yeah,
away,
right.
and they
Or-
just don't know any better.
Now, I'll
if
tell you.
if you're that rich, it means, oh, you paid for it this time? Okay, well, I'm
Yeah.
gonna pay for it next time.
Well, you can. This raises the stakes a little bit, but you can play credit card roulette.
Okay.
And you put 4 cards in the pile, and you can either rock, paper, scissors to see who comes out. You
do
can
that?
pick a number.
That's the thing.
Absolutely.
I like that.
That's
I
called
like
you
that.
all make real money, though. That is not a
But here's
low
the thing.
roller type deal.
No, it's not. I mean, if the bill's $300 and you don't have it, then you don't want to go in. But if you've got 4 guys that are all in on it, and you say, yeah, throw the 4 cards in, one of them comes out, you got a free dinner.
This is a funny statement. When I was dating back in the day, right? There was this really
You
hot,
did this with a date?
No, this really hot girl. She told me this, and that's the way I set it up. So back in the day, I used to fake in front. I have a Louis Vuitton joint. I got Gucci flip flops on.
Is
I
anybody
got
buying
a
it?
Ferragamo belt. They like
Were they knockoffs or real?
No, they was real. So I had these pictures, and this girl went out with me when I was in Charlotte on a date, and she was like, you know, at the end of the day, I never forget it. She was like 2 or 3 years older than me. So she had like her real job. Like she had a real job, career
She was a
woman.
grown-up.
Put together. She said, you know what? You're a really nice guy. I like you. She was like, in about 5 years, you'll be all right. She was like, but you can't fool people on the internet. You shouldn't fool people. And I said, she said it in such a way. She's
Wow.
like, you're
It
adorable.
cut.
She said, you're adorable. And she's like, but look.
Well, that puts you in the friend zone.
She was
Adorable.
like, you're adorable, but I have a certain lifestyle, right?
Yeah.
I got a certain lifestyle I'm trying to live. You know what I respected it the most? Is I said, yo, she was so hot. I said, you know, I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna go ahead and tuck that away. Now I got a man law rule.
Did you hook up though?
No. Like we're not gonna get tits.
All right.
Never kiss and tell.
Not
but
on
I
the show.
always.
But
He did not on this show.
Always kiss and tell.
Yeah.
But I will say this. What she had me do, she said it hit me. If you got if your outfit is $500, $1,000, you gotta have a ratio. If your ratio in your pocket ain't ready to go, you can't have $1,000 outfit and have $25
false
in your
advertising.
pocket. Because now you get to the restaurant and she crack open that bottle of wine, your heart dropping like, oh Lord, they ain't got prices on that. So if you a dude and you got $1,000, you gotta at least have 500 in your pocket. So don't spend all your money on
it's 2 to 1?
It's
Is that
2 to
about the
1
ratio?
ratio.
Class in how to be shallow.
She gave,
No, she did him a
gosh.
favor.
She
actually,
did me a
gave
favor.
advice.
she
It's
gave
hard
you a
to
better
hear.
gift. She gave you a better gift than hooking up. She taught you a lesson.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And sometimes
Now he goes to dates in shorts and flips.
Exactly.
And plus, somebody said, hey, you know how you go to an interview, they don't hire you, like you just didn't fit the culture? Sometimes you can go on a date and just don't fit the culture.
Yeah, I've been told that.
Some people want to eat, drink, they want to go on boats. That's how you met me like that. You better sustain me like that. So you either gonna have to get 2-3 more jobs or you're gonna have to plea bargain. I'm about plea bargaining.
Yeah.
I'm cool. My wife loves me for everything. $5, $10, we good.
But isn't it so much better for you? There's no bait and switch.
Yeah.
You know, that's why I always tell people on the first date,
Yeah.
just be you.
Do you.
Because eventually
gonna
trying
get
to
found out,
fake like
yeah.
you're something else takes a lot of energy.
Relationship advice from you in that wig is fantastic. By the way.
And we got time for Polk's final
I
take.
have been
and we'll
married
wrap
to
it
the
up.
same woman
okay.
for 35 years.
Real quick final take, and it actually connects
That's
to
gotta go.
what we were just talking about, and I can't believe that this was actually uttered just moments ago, and that was, I mean, how expensive could it be? It's just some chicken wings. I'll tell you how expensive it can be right now. Chicken wings are astronomically priced. I mean, it's been a problem for a long time. They've been creeping up. Even pre-pandemic, it was getting out of control. And I'm a huge wing aficionado. I love chicken wings. I absolutely love them. And it's been painful to see. It's now reached like a crescendo though that has to be addressed because we're coming back from Canton and we're going past a Quaker Steak and Lube. I love Quaker Steak and Lube. Big fan of the wings. Love the wings. All right. And are you mad at me? Or are you talking about prices?
He got it. Talk that stuff, Mike. Talk to him.
Quaker Steak and Lube. Raised in Youngstown, 20 minutes from Sharon, PA. So we would go up there for all-you-can-eat days all the time when I was a kid. It was like $6. And I know I sound like an old man going, back in my day, it was $6 for all-you-can-eat wings, get whatever you want. But even as recently as 5 years ago, they had a buffet, a lunch buffet. It was like $13.95 or $14 or something like that. But you got salad and you got wings and stuff like that. I'm coming back. I'm gonna grab some wings, some of my favorite ones. Arizona Ranch, that's my favorite flavor. I'm gonna get those. Didn't even get the divider because it costs an extra $1 to divide the wings if you want 2 different flavors. And I'm not made out of money. So I looked though, 20 wings. Take a guess. Go ahead, take a guess. 20 wings at Quaker Steak and Lube right now.
$10.
No, 28.
No, not more. $1 a wing. No way.
$28.99.
You guys are living in a dream world. $37.50.
What? Are those wait though?
20
Are they the
chicken
big?
wings. No, they
meaty?
are chicken wings. They are half of a chicken wing. Yes. Wing prices are outrageous right now.
Wait,
wouldn't
is that
pay $10
just
for
there
those.
or is
And I
that
didn't get them.
everywhere?
I didn't get them on principle.
Man,
No,
by the
that's- it's especially expensive with Quaker Steak and Lube right now, but wing prices are expensive everywhere. Part of it is a legitimate market thing. Wings, until our youth, was really considered a trash part of the chicken you threw away, like the neck or something like that. Somebody finally figured out you could make some money off them and fry them up, but they were cheap. They were garbage meat for a long time. But then they became like trendy. Then people started putting goddamn oregano on them and stuff like that. And all of a sudden now,
Hey, they're good with oregano.
Oh, exactly, they are good. They're good with everything. That's the problem. People figured it out. Then wings got more and more expensive. People, supply demand. But now what they're doing is they're getting away with something because I did this as a research, as like a story on my hard-hitting news job at WKYC News. I investigated the wing prices, sat down and talked with somebody. I'm not going to talk about which.
Is that
manager.
coming on?
It will be on. Yes.
We will
but-
also run that on this show.
Let's
and
run it
react
on
to
here.
Yeah.
We'll air it on here. But I looked into this. I'm talking to the manager of one of these wing places. Their prices went up during COVID because they couldn't get any wings. And then I said, "Did that mean that people stopped buying? Did your sales go down?" They're like, "Stayed the same." And I'm like, what's
they're
the
never
motivation
going
to
back
lower
Now
the
they're
down.
happy to price gouge.
What's the point of lowering the price then? And he's just like, there isn't one. And I'm like, well, there you go. Now, and that's the problem. That's why we're screwed. People have proven that they are willing to pay these ludicrous prices. Otherwise, Quaker Steak and Lube isn't offering them for that.
No, you're
ridiculous
right.
amount of price.
If they're still selling the same amount of wings, They'll never go
What's
back.
the point? Why are they just gonna be like just out of the only thing that'll do it is if it becomes a supply, if it becomes like a competition thing.
Right.
If one place decides, if Harry Buffalo, so this is my plea to Cleveland area and I guess nationwide restaurants. You guys want to get in our good graces? We know that you're ripping us off on chicken wings right now. We know you're getting away with something. But you can be the good guys. You can be the American heroes that I know you're capable of being, you chain restaurant, you. You be the ones who say, we are bringing back the cheap wings. We're the ones who are going to give you lower priced wings, America, because we at Harry Buffalo, Winking Lizard, whoever you are,
Look
we
how
care
Steve is
about
zooming in on you right now.
All right.
Look how close you are.
But anyways, that's my advice to you. You can own us. You can own this wing market, Cleveland. Somebody sack up and start charging reasonable amounts of money for wings, and we will be at your beck and call.
Yes.
That's all I'm saying.
$1.50 a wing.
That's
It
what
comes
we're
out.
saying.
It's $2 a wing.
$2 a wing. I just looked this up. We've got a minute. We got to be off the air. 1.42 billion chicken wings were consumed on Super Bowl Sunday.
Yeah. Right.
In the U.S. That's 3 wings for every man, woman, and child.
Amazing.
How many chickens are there?
Yeah, that's the other thing.
That's one day.
Yeah.